Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
Awkward.
Access denied. Access granted. Access granted.
Oh man, you know, one thing after another. I can't. I mean, today I put a new program on my phone so I could do like a live stream, on like a different kind of broadcast, and it was on my phone, and I had a picture, and it took a picture of my screensaver on my screen. And I didn't know that, and then I accidentally posted it on Facebook, no, on YouTube, and I go, oh my gosh, I can't believe what's happening. And then I got like 6 people texting me saying that I got a good thumbnail and who's the pretty girl and all this stuff. And I'm going, what are they talking about? And then I looked on the Facebook. I mean, I looked here on my screen, and then I went and did some more looking around, and I found it, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know how to delete it off of the file. So right now, and then during all that time, I was upstairs and I was making homemade spaghetti sauce for dinner, and because my cousin's wife is out doing something, and my cousin, he was taking a nap, and my uncle and aunt was out, so I was doing that, and I was upstairs fooling around and trying to figure out how to work it, and all you guys texted me saying, Kevin, who's this person and who's this? I go, what are you talking about? And then I go look on my big screen, and I go, oh my gosh, I just, it's just one of those. Hey Nick, how you doing, man? It's one of those things. Just, I mean, kind of hard to because today was a pretty good day and everything was moving into good places, and I got this. Somebody told me about this new server, so I'm trying it out, seeing how it works, and I didn't know it was just recording my voice, but it wasn't recording nothing else. But it did record.
Access granted.
Did record the picture of the screensavers. So I'm going, oh my goodness. Hey Ray. So what are you guys doing today? Golly, golly, golly. It's always nice to see you, Ray. How come you don't come on my show no more? Huh? Don't be selfish. Matter of fact, where is that old hillbilly Terry? Where's he at? Yeah. Hey Gary, how you doing, man? Welcome to my. Well, right now, welcome to the madness of my bullpen right now. But again, welcome all you guys. Welcome to my show. We had a pretty decent day right now. It's 7:36. I started 3 minutes late. Sorry about that. I try not to. I was talking to Richard. His wife was making him a homemade burrito, and I was upstairs making spaghetti, and I used whole wheat spaghetti noodles. They like it. So, and then I got some real good Italian sausage links, and I just chopped them up, cube them up, and then grilled them. Your girlfriend will be here in 10 days. Wow. Gary, George, where are you located at? Are you here in the States? Are you stateside right now? You ought to come on my show and tell, share your experience with us right now. Everybody likes to hear good news and what you're doing and where she's from and all that fun stuff, It's pretty fun to find out what everybody else is doing, and makes us feel good, makes you feel good. Oh, you're in Michigan. Well, you're not too far from me. She's in Thailand, huh? I was supposed to have Kevin in Thailand and 22nd Rob, but I'm just probably a little show, so they were too busy. But Kevin said he promised he was going to come on, but
Access denied.
exactly. But that's okay, I mean, Skydragon, boy, you're coming up with some different looking what do you call it? Thumbnails, logos. Yeah. Logos are pretty cool. It's hard to pinpoint the logo that kind of like that pictures you, like you want to have the image, so you want to have the same kind of image that you are in. So yeah, finding a good logo. I need to get some introduction, like 20 seconds of intro coming on my show, and then maybe 20 seconds before I end, or 15 seconds, somewhere in that little time period. But again, I'm just a new YouTuber, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this stuff. So I'm just happy I found my little I'm just happy I found my sound effects. Yeah, Roger, buddy, I didn't know that picture. I didn't know that picture. That thumbnail that I had on my I didn't know that was a rogue. That was a rogue picture, and it wasn't supposed to come out. And I was surprised you came to you come on my site and told me that who's that pretty girl on there, and I'm going, well, who are you talking about? And then Roger was right there, and he told me about it and asked me about that pretty girl, and I go and look, and I go, I didn't know. If you were listening to that little video clip, you would have heard me saying, like, what am I doing and what's going on? Because I just got this program that I put in, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. And, just sometimes just things don't work out the way it's supposed to fit in the puzzle. Said, hey, that's my son's mom. So hey, try to be nice, okay? Don't pick out the jerking lotion. Just maintain a little bit of sanity. Yeah. But I appreciate the I appreciate the nice comment. But hey Terry, how you doing, brother? I hope your dog came back from the beach today. You were explaining that to me last night, so I appreciate the little story. Mikey, how you doing, brother? I can't make Hangout work on my new computer. Yeah, just go to Chromium, and then go to where that square box is, click on it, and you can just bring Hangout might be farther down the scroll line, so you just scroll down a little bit, and then you can bring it up to you. Or I could just talk to you after the show, because I could I could throw you a link, Mikey, and you can come on and try it out, and then it will be on your computer. When you try it out with me, then it'll be on your computer, because that's how I am. I want to help and work with you, buddy. You know, I'm not just talking about colorful, pretty ladies all over the place like the one night stand. Yeah. Yeah, that's those one nighters 2:00 in the morning when the bar closes. And everybody's like trying to hurry up and herd something into the cab. You all know who I'm talking about. Don't be shy. Stand up and admit it. But during the regular evening time, we could pick a little bit. But when it comes 2:00, that 2:00 is kind of hard. You just want to hurry up and get a little bit of something. And yeah, been there, done that. We all have, buddy. Of all ages, boys and girls of all ages, we've been there. Sometimes we have a little coyote when we wake up in the morning. We could be the coyote, though. You know, that's what those poor little senoritas are saying. Maybe we are the coyote, and they are the one that's trying to hurry up and skip after they went through your wallet and see how much money you had, for they can take a taxi, because they don't want to take a jeepney out of there. So they want to see how much you got. And hopefully you wasn't that drunk and you put the money in your shoe or underneath. I like to put money underneath my lap, real close to me, and I know where it's at, you know. Those are hiding places that you got to figure out. And we have the lovely Donna here today. She's gracing us with her lovely presence. It's always nice to have you.
Did you say you hide your money from your girls?
Oh God, yeah, buddy. Because when I used to be a bouncer in Anchorage, I had a whole bunch of different companions, and sometimes those girls, I heard they could be a little bit ruthless, especially if you're passed out, and they go through your pockets because they want to leave too before the sun comes up, and they want to leave in the shadows of the night. I want them to stay. I want them to be like my old buddy Andrew Dice Clay. He would say, "Do my laundry, do my dishes before."
Oh, you remember him?
Yeah, I like Dice, man.
How about his nursery rhymes?
Yeah,
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Yep.
With both with a buck and a quarter or something like that, and Jill came down with the money.
MTV kind of was a little bit cruel to him, and they banned him from MTV, which I thought is kind of silly because they have all kinds of loud people, colorful people, and he wasn't as bad as, today when you hear Chris Rock talking. You got to cover the Terry's dog's hairs, because sometimes stuff come out. And
yeah,
but yeah, I like the Dice, man. Yep.
Yeah, he was clever. He used to sell out stadiums, man.
He also had a reality show, the Dice Man, and I watched that.
I saw his movie Ford Fairlane. That was a pretty good movie too. But wasn't Wayne Newton in that?
Yeah,
Mr. Las Vegas. He played like an evil guy or something.
Yeah, like I said, it was like Burt Reynolds during the day. He had marriageable problems like we all do. He got separated from Lonnie, and he lost. he even lost the doggy. The doggy went with Lonnie.
What the hell? What did he divorce her for? What is he, a homo or something? She was beautiful.
Well, they were having some kind of marriageable problems. He didn't want to talk to me about it, but America didn't forgive him for that. I think they'll forgive Pete Rose before they'll forgive.
Yeah.
I mean, those of you who don't know who Pete Rose is, he was a famous Chicago baseball player.
Cincinnati Reds. What did he play? First base or something like that? Yeah. Charlie Hustle. I know him. When I was a little kid, I remember him. Yeah, he was good. I think he had the doesn't he hold the career hits or something like that, like 4,000 or something like that?
Yeah.
I forget. Let's see. Charlie Hustle.
Yeah, right, Randy. Richard, you got to look at the board a little bit. You got to help me out, brother.
Oh yeah, well, I just got back from eating. Back from eating.
No excuses.
Oh, Donna's in the room. Hello, Donna. Hey, Terry. Hey, Roger. Randall.
Yeah, Roger's the one that sent me that. You read what he was saying. He was quite happy with the picture, but again, that's my son's mom, and I like to reminisce.
Ooh.
I had a good time, good life back then.
Oh yeah, I'm still having a good one.
Well, you know, it's nice to have Terry's dog is going to have a good one too. So yeah, who's that? Harry? Are you talking about Dirty Harry, or what Harry are you talking about? Harry and the Hendersons?
That's what they call Duterte. They call him, what do they call him? Dirty Duterte or something like that.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
Well, he likes it. Like Dirty Harry or something like that. Yeah.
I had a Korean friend of mine. He was a manager of the school that I was at, and he called himself Harry, Dirty Harry, and he was a quite woman connoisseur.
Oh, I remember my mama, boy. She loved Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
she used to tell my dad all the time, he's so handsome. He's old now.
Roger, she wasn't nude, okay? She just had panties on. Don't be that way. Come on, Richard. You got to tell him to be nice.
More nude pictures, Kevin.
Yeah, there weren't. No, she was pointing the other direction.
Oh,
and you got to get that thought.
Oh my God. You wouldn't believe what I saw.
Because it's just going to burn you up, because you're wondering, how could a charming young man like me have a dashing young lady like that? Once upon a time. Today, I'm just glad I didn't delete all the home family pictures of way back when.
Hey, there's Ren. How you doing, Ren? Hey, Kevin, you know where I was last night? I didn't tell you when you had a show yesterday, right? I think, yeah.
Yeah, sure did.
My wife, I took her over to the mall and got my daughter's phone straightened out at Verizon.
Is your mall the same like the malls like we have in the Philippines, or is it just like a one-level mall and people just going back and forth like cattle?
This particular mall is only like a 2-level mall, and it has a Macy's there, and it's not in the one in Manhattan, but my daughter wanted to go in Victoria's Secrets, and so we ate at Five Guys. Nice. And they had this giant TV screen with the Victoria's Secret angels on it. You would have flipped if you had seen that. I almost was going to pull my phone out and record some of it so you guys could see it, but because guys don't like to win them.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy.
Girls were unbelievable.
Seven, how you doing? Yeah, you could ask I think Roger was in Anchorage way back when, and we got a mall in Anchorage called the Diamond Center. And that place it's like the mega mall in Manila. It's around 7 stories high. And oh my gosh, it's just so huge. It has like over 1,000 big name shopping stores in there. I mean, yeah, you could look it up, Diamond Center Mall in Anchorage. You could Google it, and man, it's they got a movie theater attached to it, like through catwalk, and they also have a hotel now that's connected by catwalks to the mall. Ice skating rinks, swimming pools. You name it, they got it.
I think in Minnesota, I'm not sure. My wife and her girlfriend went out there. They have the biggest shopping center or something like that. I don't know it. The Mall of USA or something like that. It's pretty far from New York, but you know how women love the friggin' shop.
Oh yeah, my
wife.
Oh yeah, Anchortown. Yeah, Roger, you've been there before. During the oil days, getting your hands wet downtown on 4th Avenue, Alaska. That's a famous strip in Anchorage. Downtown, they got like 40 bars. They're all drinking bars, and some of them had.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the Philippines, Mikey 550.
Hello, one and all.
Wow,
that's a nice picture, man.
Well, you're smiling in that picture, so you must be doing something right.
Look at that blue sky.
Roger's saying too many hookers on 4th Avenue. Yeah, during the day of the oil days, we because all the oil men would come from the Prudhoe Bay to Anchorage, for they can leave at the international airport, and we had. Well, those workers come down, they had a couple of dollars on them. Some of them had to go back to work after they spent it all, and they had to hurry up and go back. So, Mikey, what's been going on? Fill us in. Google Chromium worked. Good. Oh, well, I see it working. You talked to me for a little bit. Anything like, hey, Santai 7's in the house. How are you guys doing?
I'm just making sure that all my stuff is muted before I get a bad feedback.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you're on. Mikey 50 was just on for a moment. He was having a little bit of a problem for his Google Hangout. And I told him I'll drop a link and you guys could just hop on. And then once you're on here, then the Google Hangout link will also be on your computer. Yeah.
I wanted to say, hey, Donna, when are you going to make another video, huh? Been waiting for your next video. What are you going to do, a singing video or whatnot? Yeah.
Hey, Donna, you don't be shy. You could come on my show. You know, you're always welcome here.
Maybe she's working. You never know.
Well,
still early in Arizona, right?
Oh, maybe it's almost 8 o'clock right now. So she might have just got done having a pedicure and getting all lovelied up.
Oh, Captain Spaulding. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, man, what's up with Peter slamming you, man? What'd you do?
Who did he slam?
Captain Spaulding.
Really? Why? What did Peter had to say this time? I gotta pay attention what people.
I don't pay attention to it. That's the thing. I don't, But I saw his picture and I was like, oh my god. I was like, what happened? I met Captain Spaulding personally.
Okay.
I know who he is and whatnot. But when I saw Peter say something, see he shut down all his comments because I had something to say about it, and because I know the man, he's a great man. He really is. Even though he's like he's what do you call it, a troll and whatnot. But I saw the man that he is, and I know his feelings about Peter. But Peter, yeah, he actually mentioned something and actually posted his picture, and I was like, dude, man, I wanted to say something to Peter, but he didn't give me the opportunity to do it.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks, You got to be real careful around.
It's not like you're going to have any haters because Peter's hating on you, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to say something. I was like, man, okay. See, I know what his thoughts are, and I'm not going to speak for Captain Spaulding. I'm not going to speak for him, but I know his feelings behind it, and I know why. He didn't want to meet up with him and whatnot. But when that video came out, I was like, oh my god, I wish. I actually went through all of his videos trying to find a place where I could post. He shut down all of his comments.
Well,
Peter shut down everything.
Well, that's a dang shame. Yeah. So, Mikey 550, did you get back online? Okay, Terry. Deal or no deal? What is that? How to make a prices right? Is this deal or no deal? Hey, Mikey, is this you breathing on the other end?
Oh, just playing with my dildo. Give me a second. With my dog too.
Am I back on now?
Yeah, you are, buddy.
All right. Hey, if you're in McCullough, go have dinner at Bill's place, Landhawk 59. Got a good pizza there.
Good. And how's he doing? How's
Doing
Landhawk
fine.
doing?
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Good pizza, good price.
Did he recognize you?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
had a good conversation. Good meal.
Yeah, it's always nice to meet other YouTubers, other people. It's always nice to do that.
I promote that, I think that, other expats and whatnot, should meet and whatnot, and do their thing, that's how I feel anyway. If you're going to sit there and just do a bunch of vlogs all by yourself, and it gets lonely. It really does. I mean, you've been there longer. Let me tell you something, Kevin, man, let me ask you a question. How does it feel being there that long without another expat, talking about sports and whatnot?
Oh yeah, like I said, I always look forward to talking to and meeting other travelers. I mean, it's always a pleasure. I met a lot of cool people throughout my whole escapade in the Philippines and in Hong Kong. There's a lot of colorful people everywhere. I mean, people might think that I'm colorful,
but in general, it's like when you were out there and you didn't. Oh wait, we got someone on the phone. My JM, my brother-in-law. I'm talking about in general when you're out there all by yourself and all you're dealing with is the Filipinos and Filipinas, which is nothing wrong, but when you're out there for a long period of time, don't you long, for a foreigner?
Well, of course, yeah. You
Not really.
oh, really? You didn't
Me either. Me either, man. I love my wife and I love the Filipinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it's just nice to have a little bit of a change in the atmosphere, and it's kind of nice just to talk to somebody that has the same dialect as you. I mean, even if it's a Filipino American, still it was nice because it's kind of nice to hear the English.
Yeah, but my point is sometimes you just want to talk about sports. They don't know what the Raiders are or the New York Giants and whatnot. It's like they don't know what that is, and that sometimes you just want to talk about that because I'm a sports fan.
My wife thinks sports are foolish. Like doesn't understand.
No, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
They are.
She can't believe people get paid what they get paid. These guys are uneducated people.
I am still in agreement with you on that one.
Yeah, I'm serious. That's what she told me. She goes, I have a freaking master's in business. And she goes, these guys go to a college to play baseball, football, or whatever. She goes, they let them through colleges and shit just because they're good at sports, to entertain people. It's entertainment, Yeah.
And we need to be entertained. Like
we need to be entertained. Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot pay me enough to sit through a professional ball game of any kind.
Yeah, it's just a nice, get to talk, have a couple of drinks, watch the ball bouncing around or being banged around, or even a boxing match. It's always just a nice.
Oh my God! Now you're talking pornographic, man. Where's this channel going?
Yeah. You missed his earlier video. He deleted, right?
It was a slip up, and I didn't know that it got posted. And then Roger texted me, and a couple other people saying that nice thumbnail and you more pictures. And I'm going, what are you talking about? Because I'm doing this program on my phone, and it's just gone wild. And
dang, I think
It captured some of his private pictures and posted them to a video.
Well, yeah,
cool.
as a thumbnail. My son's mom. I'm going, oh my God! I'm just glad it didn't go through Facebook.
Yeah.
So I love it. No, not
then you'd be up the creek without a paddle.
Oh man, yeah. I'm sorry. Exactly. I'm still trying to think about that. I'm getting a migraine. Hey, how's the weather up there, Richard?
It's a little chilly. It's about 65 degrees outside right now.
Are you getting like stormy area?
No.
Up above me, I'm just getting a horrible headache, like one of those ice cream brain freeze headaches.
Oh, brain freezes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Take a look here.
Curious. Whenever we have a low pressure coming around, Fort Lauderdale having problems.
Oh, this storm's pretty far from you.
Yeah, but I think there's a storm higher above us.
There's one up near Des Moines, Iowa, up by Milwaukee, Oklahoma City. There's one in Pennsylvania, south of us. But I don't see anything in Kentucky. It looks clear. A little spottiness in Kentucky, not much. Barely showing up on radar.
Yeah, over by the Great Lake.
Well, there is a front.
But yeah, nothing down where I'm at.
You're at the bottom of the state, right?
Yeah.
What's the nearest town nearest you? Hopkinsville or something like that?
Bill
Clarkville? Bowling Green?
one place.
Evansville.
Yeah, Evansville is a good place.
How about Fort Knox? Let's go there.
You go there just to say that I've been there.
I don't know if they have any tours or anything.
Just say that you've been there. I've done that when I was in Oklahoma. Hey, I just want to say that I was there.
Yeah.
Afternoon, you useless slut. Yeah, it's me. Yeah. I'm
Oh
doing
no,
it.
who's here?
Man, oh man, oh man, we got a whole star-studded
Mikey.
cast here.
I heard the word porn, so I thought, fuck, I better get online.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Fucking-
You got Mikey in here. What's this? Ah, dang.
Yeah, there's a
Man,
lot of
you
naked
know what?
girls.
I'm getting offline, man. I'm done.
I figure if we let Sentai 7 on, we can definitely let the revolving door when Mikey 550 come on, and we got Kiwi Mike.
But when you mentioned Ren was on, I thought, fuck, I better get on there.
Well, you know, that's. I think you could get a different picture than Mr. Happy Jollibee.
Don't you like my Jolly Bee? I thought it quite neat.
Jolly B, that's garbage, man. Why the hell? I wouldn't spend any money in that place, man. I tell my lady all the time, no, Dixie, we ain't going to Jollibee. Never.
I mean,
Garbage.
I'd rather go to Burger King.
Look at
And they have
Look at the-
cravings
look at-
for the shit too.
the free advertising Kevin gets with my Jolly Bee.
Yeah, but I don't get nothing out of it. I could just smell it, but I can't taste it. Hey,
I'll tell you
Tyrone.
what's way better in the Philippines is the Kentucky Fried Chicken gravy. Way better than it is.
Yeah, well, we got one of those Kentucky
Oh,
Fried
that's-
all you can
yeah.
eat lunchtime.
To be
Yeah.
honest with you, guys, I don't eat the rubbish anyway. The only thing I like about Jolly Bee's there's mango pies. You get 5 for what was it, 20 pesos or something?
This
Can't
guy is
remember.
actually going to point something out that's nice about fucking Jollibee. Oh my gosh.
Well, the
Dude.
whole lot too.
Mike,
Pizza
Mike,
Hut.
Mike, mute your mic. Mute your
Why?
mic. Because, you know what, Jollibee, come on, man. Really?
Oh,
I
no,
like
I'm just-
Wendy's. My kind of.
all of those joints over there are pretty bad anyway when you think about it. I got Pizza Hut from Pizza Hut in Makati, and I was crook for 3 days. So I mean, you know, it's all that was a Hawaiian pizza.
Ay, man.
I don't-
Even the pizza out here is even real.
Hey, I want to throw something in there for all you people to think eating at the mall might be safe. And since I've been here, every time we've ate at the mall at every restaurant, I have asked them if the drinking water is tap or mineral water, and if they make their ice with tap or mineral water. Every restaurant has admitted to me they use tap water,
Ooh.
including
well,
Pizza
ice,
Hut,
yeah.
McDonald's.
Oh, man.
Huh.
And then
So
you're
don't-
on the
don't use
toilet.
the ice.
And you're on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
toilet
but they-
for 4 days. I'll tell you, man.
Well, you
It's
shouldn't be
happened to
drinking
me.
ice water anyway.
Yeah, I went
That's
down to
why
the province.
That's why I always drink coffee or alcohol.
Yeah.
Well,
Make sure that it's sterile.
Yeah.
they use
Well-
filtered water, don't they? That's what they meant to use anyway. Well, they say they do, but I don't drink ice anyway.
So Kiwi Mike, you
Yes,
must be
mate.
getting close to your due date.
Yeah, a couple of weeks now, mate. She's all on.
That's pretty.
Well, I believe the plane we're going on's got Wi-Fi, so we'll be able to do fucking Wi-Fi on the 30,000 feet in the air. So that ought to be fun.
Well, yeah. Then you can live cast it, and then
No,
maybe
exactly.
try
That's
to
what
make sure they got an outlet that you can plug your phone in.
Don't laugh. That's what I was thinking about doing, but I was going to let you know closer to the time. I don't know if it's.
Well, this,
if it-
You just listen to what
how
I
many
tell
times?
you, and everything's gonna go good.
How many times do we hear Mike say "fuck" or "cunt" on the
No,
plane?
Well, it's kind of too late now, right?
And the stewardess comes over and goes, "Hello, baby."
I don't worry. I'm flying a plane that's used to swearing anyway. Australian Qantas, so they're used to our language.
Well, just make sure you can have it. The place on the airplane is close to the bathroom.
Roger said it's not the water; it's wiping their ass with their hands.
Yeah, never shake the right hand. I'll tell you that much.
Don't shake the right hand. Never.
Wow.
You guys are gross.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. Well, we're doing a pretty good night tonight. And I wasn't even supposed to be on, but I figured I want to come on and have a little talk about expats and one-night stands.
Expats and one-night stands. So that's today's topic, is it?
Well, yeah, because, you know, I had another topic today, but I before I even came on the show, I got like demonetized, and I wasn't even on the show, but I made a plan and put a whole bunch of
He's showing porn and he's getting demonetized.
Hey,
no, I told you that was an accident.
I know. I'm busting your chops.
You're beginning to hurt my feelings a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's busting my chops because normally I'm the target.
you've been the target the last couple of days, I hear, Ren. Huh?
Shut up, man. Hey, Mike, shut up. TV, Mike, be quiet, man. I want you to be quiet. I want you to sit in your corner and just stay quiet, man.
Come
Get
on,
your
man.
old ass up, man.
I'm on
You're
your
gonna
side,
rile
buddy.
everybody up.
Wow.
Don't worry,
Do I
mate.
hear wedding bells?
Don't worry, mate. It's a storm in a teacup as far as I'm concerned. They overreact, people. And it's usually foreigners that are overreacting over fucking someone else. What was I going to say?
Oh gosh, hey Gary, that was an accident and didn't. I was trying to figure out this program on my phone, and I had my son's mom on my screensaver. So no, that wasn't like
In
porn.
her panties and
Yeah.
everybody.
Really? Oh,
But it was
really?
an
I must have missed that
It was
one.
an accident. And I'm getting a lot of views off of it, but you know, it's just I'm trying to hunt it down and get it
Oh,
off. of
come on. Be honest. You're getting views because of all the people that you have on your show. Come on.
Well, I got a lot of faithful people for me not supposed to be on.
Come on.
I already got 27.
So what happened, Kev? What'd you do? You posted dirty pictures
Well,
of your
no,
missus on the...
Yeah, but if you
Well,
listen,
apparently, I put a bunch of, naked pictures of Trixie, and that's how I got my subscribers, so, yeah.
How did I miss those?
No, you did one better though, Ren, didn't you? The rumor has it you were selling them, remember?
oh
Yeah, I was
Mike
selling
was
them.
going to buy them all.
Oh. Mikey was
I was
already
trying
in
to get a
it. He's like-
discount.
You were trying to find the website. He's like, "Where's it at, Red?"
Where's those pictures? Come on.
You're bad. You're
Oh.
bad.
thanks,
I'm not like that.
Dragon. Kevin, if you ever take a picture of something, and I know that, just oh man,
I'm a nice guy.
I'm just trying to, Victor. I'm just trying to hurry up and get a handle. And who's this lovely lady that just popped in? Wow! We have Mrs. Osmond.
I don't
on the
know,
show.
Dave. I don't know. You're like a kick magnet.
Donna, how you
Hey
doing,
guys,
baby? Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
guys.
yeah, how you doing?
How's it doing?
It's always going when you come on.
How you doing,
Yeah,
beautiful?
but I know I saw your messages, but I was just busy, so I can't,
Well, we're happy
No,
that you.
no, because you're too busy shooting weapons. That's what you're doing.
No, I don't shoot weapon all the time.
Well, hopefully that one guy from Vegas, you guys can meet
Yeah.
and do a little target practice.
Yeah, don't book into the Mandalay, will you, Donna? They might mistake you for a terrorist.
I was busy in the business and also on my other page. It's called Love Advice. There's a
Love
lot
Advice,
of yeah. I have a lot of followers there, like 40,000 followers.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there nude pictures? I'll go. There's nude pictures.
Yeah. Got any?
It's a bunch of people go there seeking for love advice.
Oh, must be a bunch of losers.
No,
Mhm.
quit. John is in the house.
Well, talk about losers. Hey, John. How you doing?
What's up?
Stop
Who
talking
gives
about
the
John.
advice? You, Donna. Are you the advisor, or is it a group thing?
Yeah, I advise I give advice sometimes, but I have I think I have right now 11 admins that
okay.
yeah, and then we just take turns whoever's free, because every person has a different opinion. So
Is,
Yeah,
is Brain Dead Ned one of your admins?
huh?
Brain Dead Ned? Is he an admin?
No, they're all Filipinos. They're all
All right.
Filipinos. Yeah.
Who's Brain Dead Ned?
Uh,
Who's that?
One that needs love advice by the sounds of it.
hey, we
Yeah,
all
the guy from Dumageddon, the Dumageddon, one part of the Dumageddon Mafia.
Another one.
He'll tell you
Philippine
how to get a girl. Dating
Another
in the Philippines.
Phelps.
I actually the other day there's a sender. He's a guy and he's pretty famous in the Philippines. He's a DJ in a radio station.
nice.
Oh,
And-
stop it. Stop talking about me, Donna. Stop it.
Yeah, and he's having a problem with his marriage because his wife found out that he's cheating on her like left and right. Because
Well-
he's kind of popular, so I mean, what would you do if you're a man and all these girls are throwing themselves at you?
Oh,
But
Jesus.
yeah, but then
I don't see a problem there. Where's the problem?
yeah, but then his wife,
Go ahead.
doesn't want to be with him anymore. And
It's like
Well-
marrying a rock star, and then you say, "Oh, I don't want you to cheat on me."
Lucky him.
Yeah.
He's a lucky
Well,
guy.
yeah, but he loves her, so
Yeah,
he's
sure.
asking me.
That's
He's
the,
asking me what he's gonna do.
if he loved her, he wouldn't be cheating on her.
exactly. What a load of crap.
Tell him he loves his penis more than his wife, Donna.
Tell him
No,
to be
I
careful.
don't think he doesn't love her anymore. I don't think he doesn't love her. He just have option.
It's not the option. You got
Some guys
Pornhub.
have a-
I mean, that's what I do. I just jack off, the Pornhub, and I'm fine.
Oh, too much information.
I mean,
Now we're hearing. Jesus, Donna, you come online and look what happens. The show starts. Suddenly you
Yeah,
got
I'm
them
from New York.
confessing about
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, and now the
I don't know where this
girl.
show's going now. Now we got Don in here.
Red
No,
would,
no, no,
rather, Red would rather beat his meat than cheat.
And now
Yeah.
the wife is asking
Yeah.
money from him. Like the last time he sent her 150,000, basically $3,000, and then she raises the child support up to $1,000 a month. So, but then I was like, that's too big. But he said that but if I discuss it with her, then she's gonna get mad, and I wouldn't have a chance to, to take her back.
Yeah, but why should the kids suffer?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
has kids?
If he's got
Yeah, he
kids,
has a
he
kid.
should support them.
John Doe would say dumper. There's many fish.
Yeah, I mean,
Shouldn't
yes, he
have
can
gone.
support the kid, but $1,000 a month, that's, I think,
Yeah,
50
that's nothing.
But
Yeah.
he's paying for basically the cat.
You make him to pay for them. What, $1,000 a month or pesos a week?
Yeah, well, yeah, she's actually making out on it, but at the same time, I mean, that's your dignity. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, she's trying to pay, she's making him pay back.
Well, does he legally have to pay her that?
No, but morally, you gotta.
Does he legally
I-
have to pay her that?
Well,
Probably not.
legally, he needs to give her a child support, but what do you call that? He gave her $3,000 like the other month, and then now she's asking again for another $1,000.
How much child support is he required to give?
Um, well, it depends on how much you can, you know.
Well,
Is this in the
then he
States or
gives her what he can. That's all.
is it
Problem
in the
Yeah.
States?
problem
Is
solved.
this court ordered?
Hang on, is this in the States or in the Philippines?
In the Philippines,
they-
they're
Philippines.
Filipinos.
You know
Yeah.
what? There's no real law.
Three.
that
Yeah, do they
has-
have a law? I didn't think they had a law that makes them pay because there's a lot of
Let's give her-
unwedded
give her a
kids
kick in the
around.
ass.
Yeah,
Like-
there's a law, but they don't really implement it, you know.
Yeah, well, in my country,
They're too
in my
busy worried
country-
about the smoking law.
yeah, but
And plus, and then even though the law says, yeah, you give child support, you should give what you can, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
but in my
whatever he
country,
feels
for
like.
argument, yeah, in my country, it's if we make him and we have to pay, and if we don't, then we can't travel. We can't, you know, we're forced by our government to pay, and
Yeah.
it's based on your income basically.
Exactly, and
pay
that's
it-
what told me. Yeah, my other business partner, he's in Texas, where I'm from, and the same thing. You know, he's being held because he owes 20,000 or 20,000 USD. 'Cause I'm speaking pesos. $20,000.
Well, that's the U.S.
He cannot leave the country. He
In the
wants-
Philippines, he doesn't have to pay.
In the
Yeah, well,
Philippines,
that's what I thought. I didn't think they had a law that they had to pay. I know that-
Philippines, $1,000 is
I
more
didn't
than-
know that either, Donna. I didn't know that there was actually a law, but it's not reinforced.
Yeah.
And there's no dollar amount either, so he doesn't have to give her that amount.
Yeah. I mean, for a child support,
But
I would
there is
say
some-
$200 is big enough a month. $200.
there is something else that I heard though that was quite interesting. There's apparently a law that the males have the right once the kids are born, the males have the right to they control it. You know what I'm saying? If let's say a foreigner meets a Filipino that's had children prior, you know, and they're separate or whatever, out of wedlock, if that foreigner gets that woman pregnant, right? The husband, the ex-husband, can take that child. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Don't mess around with married women. That's all.
No. This is if the woman's not married. You know, like they you know, like being a solo mother or something.
No,
And,
I can't believe that.
yeah, no, it's true. And a foreigner, like if there was a case where a foreigner met a woman, she had some kids to one guy, and she wasn't married legally. So anyway, they got on together, and
You answered your question. She was not married legally. He has no legal right.
No.
Well,
The ex-husband, if you let me finish, the ex-husband has the legal right to take the foreigner man's child as his own.
You just said they weren't married.
They weren't married, you just said.
Yeah, the ex, yeah. That's
So
what I'm
there's no
still
right there. He's not a husband.
And there's no divorce.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You know, the mother will always win. The mother will always win.
In the United States, the mother always wins.
No, even in
Yeah,
the Philippines, when it comes to custody of your child, the mother will
Sure
always
about that?
win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because usually the guy doesn't want the kid around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they usually
normal.
do,
But,
don't they?
but if they find out that there's a foreigner interested in their ex-wife, it becomes a different ball game.
Right. If they're married, from my understanding, if they're married and the foreigner's messing around with the guy's wife, obviously it's considered adultery, and the guy can go to jail, she can go to jail, So, but if they're not married, I mean, I've never heard of anything like that. If they're not married, what can you do? You know. What
Even
can
you're
the Filipino do to
married,
the foreigner?
even you're married, your chances of getting the custody of your child is still a little bit risky, because they would always give it to the mother. That's what happened to me when my father died, and my grandmother basically wanted to take me, and she is planning to take me to Japan. because my father is half Japanese, right? So anyway, my mother filed a complaint in the court, and she won. And during that time, she doesn't have job, you know. And then my grandmother says, how are you going to raise your child if you don't have job? But then the court still, you know, favor my mom. So.
Yeah, but
So hey, John Doe, you'll have all these girls coming after you for child support and stuff. So be careful.
Yeah, I'll give what I can, which is zero. Which is zero.
I live my life like that. Actually, I don't have any kids, but I know that girls, they're gonna claim. So.
Oh, what else was there? Oh, rumor has it you're getting married there, Ren. Is that true or not true?
It is truth. That is true.
Just after he finishes masturbating.
Congratulations!
After he finishes masturbating, he's getting married.
You know, I saw one of Ren's videos. I saw one of Ren's videos where Trixie was.
He was masturbating.
No, I saw one of Ren's videos where Trixie backhanded him on the back of the head, man. I know
he knows his place.
Well, congratulations, Ren.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Congratulations, Ren.
Yeah, lucky guy.
Thank you. Yeah, I am. I really am a lucky guy. I swear. To find a girl like her.
Oh, yeah, 1 in a million.
Wonderful.
When you guys getting married?
We're planning in October or November because we like, you know, the seasonal
like this
time.
month?
This month?
Yeah.
Don't do a break.
The thing is, we're trying to set up the business first, and then once the business gets set up, then we're gonna get married. But we'll keep you all posted. You guys.
You get married on the boat. Yeah. Or you get married on the boat.
Kevin, where's the wedding music?
He's gonna get married on a sinking boat.
It's God, no, you made me cough on my beer. Fucking sinking boat. Oh my God, I'm gonna.
Well, that's very convenient that you're getting married in around end of October or November.
Yeah. Brain Dead Ned was getting married in December.
Oh, damn! But
I thought
you didn't get married.
He didn't get married, man. It's not. You know, things went wrong, went south. You know, I don't know what happened, all the details of it, but. I don't know, man. Rumors.
I don't even know the guy.
You guys can go and look it up.
He was never getting married. He did a Rike on her.
I feel that's what it is. You know,
the wedding.
That's just my opinion. You know, I don't speak for nobody else. I don't speak for Ned or nobody.
I speak for
good on you anyway, Ren. Good on you.
So what?
Hope it works for you, mate.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I hope I find Donna, man.
So hey, are you doing a civil wedding or what are you doing, Ren?
Actually, I'm thinking about. I don't want to go into a church because they make it like it's weird. It's like a job interview. You got to do like
you some money too. It's gonna
cost you some money. It's like eight days of like some kind of consultation, and it's like you need to tell me how to treat my wife and whatnot. I mean, come on, man. We already
they're gonna teach you how to masturbate.
I
when your wife doesn't give it to you,
they basically teach you how to do family planning.
Yeah.
Okay, Donna.
They're doing it already. He uses
what do you know about this? Because people don't know about this. You have to pay, this money.
Planning by using your hand.
Yeah, you have to pay.
Rhythm
you have
cycle.
to pay, and then you have to also attend some seminars.
Yeah.
Dude, just do the civil wedding. I just did a step-by-step video on the civil wedding, man. Just follow the video. You can get it done for 800 pesos, man.
When I got married, I didn't have to go to any seminar. I know my wife had to do one when she came here to New Zealand. They had a
but that
seminar.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, but still.
I mean, even with the civil wedding, you have to do like a 2-hour seminar.
I did get a lecture from the. I got a lecture from the judge though. That took about 2 hours.
Lecture about what?
Hey.
Oh, just about being a good husband and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah.
because the Aussies have a reputation. Is that why the judge took 2 hours with you?
You got a better reputation.
Hey, Dave's wife had false labor, but everything is back in plan, so she's okay now. So that's good to know.
Did she have the baby? Did she have the baby or no?
Sherlina just told me.
Ah.
So everything's still on hold. So that's good. Nice to hear that she's
So Donna, how does it work? What do you know about
don't
it?
look like him.
What do you mean?
Like when you go to a church, like a Catholic church, you want to be married in a church. How does that work? I don't know.
If you married in a church and if you married, this is the thing you need to remember.
You're asking Donna.
When you get married on the church and then you get annulment, you're still gonna be annulled, but
what's up with the music? What's up with that music?
by law.
Kevin, sound effect.
What's that, a new toy or something?
Yeah. Kevin's got a new toy.
Yeah.
All the
So
barnyard animals.
you get annulled by law, but
He's
you're
tired
still
of
married.
pulling
He's
his
like a little
pudding.
kid.
He's tired of pulling his pudding.
Yeah, give Donna a second because a lot of people don't know this. I barely figured this out myself.
Yeah, Ren needs a love consultation.
Yeah, you need you when you get annulled, you're gonna get annulled by law, but not in the church. In the church, you're still married. So that's the thing. And then you also have to pay, a lot of stuff. It's more expensive than the civil wedding.
Yeah, don't do the church wedding, man. Then everybody's gonna come to the wedding. You're gonna have like all these people crashing the wedding and stuff like that.
Oh,
dude.
no, I'm going to the beach. That's where I want to be married, on the beach.
Yeah, that's what me and my husband had. We have a beach wedding, but civil.
I want to be the flower boy.
It's just hard, getting church wedding because you have to do all the stuff like seminars. You have to attend this, you have to attend that, and also it's more expensive. And then talking about annulment, you get annulled by law, but then you still married in church. So,
well, does Trixie want to do a church wedding, Ren?
She was talking about it, but then she found the love of being on the beach, and all of a sudden it went from the church to, the beach. Now we're talking about,
a Viking wedding.
Sometimes the parents
just have a beach wedding, her in a bikini, and just shoot a video of your wedding.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You'll get some views.
Now I have to look at Pornhub again. Damn it!
Like Luna will be watching that wedding.
Nah, just have a civil wedding. Be done with it. Go front.
Civil.
Yeah.
Don't even.
I don't know. What does it cost? It cost us about 3,000 or 4,000 pesos from memory. It was not that much. It was bugger all.
What would happen if you didn't get married?
Nothing.
There it is then.
I did it for almost 13 years. So, but if you want it on paper, you want the parents to be happy and all this stuff.
Yeah, sometimes they push it if the family has.
I couldn't care if they're happy.
Yeah. Well, if you come from a well-to-do family,
Yeah, because you got to
cut you out of their will.
Yeah, like you're gonna get anything.
Right.
Hey, John Doe, quit being a sourpuss. Be positive.
Yeah, that was my. That's an example of my positivity.
You know who John Doe reminds me of? Did you guys ever see SpongeBob, the Squidward guy? Remember Squidward? Yeah, Squidward.
Look, he's always negative.
Jesus.
Sometimes reality hurts.
Well, no,
I didn't just see Squidward. John.
I just hope John Doe doesn't book into the Mandalay Hotel.
Oh no.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. It wouldn't be an Australian because they're all pussies.
Yeah.
Well,
we're not nutters. We're not nutcases like you guys over there.
Yeah, because you're too busy wearing skirts.
I I thought you were going to say something about cheap, John. Like everybody does, right?
You can't hide your gun when you're wearing a skirt.
How do you know?
How do you know? Yeah.
Unless you stick it up your ass. I don't know.
So you
Well,
guys don't like, you guys don't like
it's a good thing that it's only the internet. You wouldn't be saying that to someone's face, I'm sure.
Why? What would happen?
Oh, you'd find out pretty quickly.
Yeah, sure.
But that's with your attitude, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And on that light note,
yeah. Hey, what time is it? It's almost that time too. Also, you guys, what the exactly? Roberto, and he
What
got
time
his
is
new.
it? It's time to drink another beer.
Big Kevin, so your topic is about one night
No,
stand.
you're still here. Oh my
He's
God.
having one night stand.
Tell us about your one night stands,
Do
guys.
you have one night stand before?
Oh God, we're gonna open up a can of worms here. I'm gonna shut my mic down. I'm gonna shut my mic down.
come on, Sentai.
Yeah, once upon a time we had a one nighter. Not you and I, but not yet. But you know, once upon a time, you know.
Did you say all nighter?
Yeah, all night long, baby.
That was once upon a
Been on
time.
some great cocaine, man. Right there, man. I tell you.
that was once upon a time, eh?
Because that was round one. Do another.
All right, Donna, your turn. Your turn, Donna.
Donna,
what
was your one night stand? Because I know you had it.
I don't experience one night stand. I mean, I'm not against with it, but it's just not my thing because to me, you know, if I get intimacy with some person, I need to know him, you know. What if you get murdered, you know, that night, you know?
Well, then it was that one night that we had. It was good.
You die in a bed.
Yeah, with a smile, baby. With a smile.
She ain't talking about by sex. She means if it's a creepy guy or something, they'd cut your throat or something, you know?
That part would suck. That's why you have video.
Dangerous for women, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you got to carry a gun, Donna.
Even though Jixie threatens me every single time that she's gonna cut my penis off.
Ow.
Yeah, I know other people they love doing it, but it's just not my thing. I mean, I'm not against with it because I don't control people. Just because I don't like it, that doesn't mean that I don't want other people to do it too, right?
You know,
I'm not like that. I'm all about free will. So do what you want, make mistakes, but it's just not my thing. I'm very cautious, and it's just I'm very OCD. So I don't.
Well,
I don't.
I've done it, and I got caught for doing it, and I had a brawl out on the street. Both my kids' moms were pulling each other's hair and clothes, and the neighbors came out of the house and watching.
And then the brother came out and hit you with the bolo knife. Yeah.
That turned you on. The two girls were fighting over you, Kevin, didn't it?
Calm down, buddy. Don't start talking shit.
Yeah, I'll play with you, Kevin.
Yeah, but somebody might think, wow, maybe that did. But no, that fighting stuff is not good. Because people like to talk, and they are looking for a reason to talk. And when they see a Westerner, and then they see two beautiful women fighting, and and then when it goes away, it doesn't go away because they keep on talking about it, and then they're looking at you like you are public enemy number one. So, yeah,
and they do. Yeah, they really take it really personal.
Yeah.
Even though it's like it's frequent and it happens all the time, foreigners, it's like 10 times harder on a foreigner.
Well, it's taboo.
Peter Van Dever is in the house.
Oh,
hey,
we got
Peter.
Peter. What's up, Peter? I see him there. What's
He
up, Peter,
said,
man?
"Who will do it when there is 26 new cases of AIDS every day?"
You know what? That is the
You know
truth.
what?
You know what?
Why would you raw dog a person that you didn't even know? You just met them that night. You know,
you got to use
this is
condoms.
the
But
thing.
Raw dog.
Don, I think what he's saying is that it's the statistics of why would you do it, but it's more on the lady boys. You know, that's the statistic on lady boys.
I don't know. I had, you know, I had past relationship before, but come on, guys, just use condom. Always use condom.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
person that you want to rub with is your wife, and you know that person very well.
But if your wife, the way I look at it is, okay, maybe when I was younger, but then when you're younger, you're not really in serious relationships anyway. So
Yeah.
you know, you tend to
You're
play
bouncing
around.
around. Yeah.
If you like, okay, I'm a lot older now, and I've been married 3 times, and so I've been down the track, so I know. And I mean, my wife's good enough for me, and hopefully I'm good enough for her. But I mean, well, I wouldn't stray now. It's just not worth it.
Right.
And it'd have to be something. And at the end of the day, I'm not just saying that, but at the end of the day, it'd have to be something really better than what I've already got. And let's face it, I'm no oil painting nowadays, and so I'm not going to go to bars like I used to and shit like we used to do. And yeah,
No,
you know,
I go
we're
to
not
bars
getting-
still. I still do things that I do, but I don't, you know, no, I don't take, you know, what do you call them? Bikini bars. I don't take any of those girls home, you know.
No,
Not like
I mean,
used to.
I mean, I like the old bikini bars too, but I mean, it's not my life's, you know,
Yeah.
venture now. I mean, fuck, you know, I'm not a prude, but yeah, I don't know, fuck it, you know, to
And
each
I
to his
think
own.
that's what Donna-
Relationships are
Donna
built on
kind of
trust
thing.
anyway.
Yeah,
They're
it
built
is
on
on
trust, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think Donna just saying that if you're gonna do that, wear a condom.
Hey.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter
Wear
is
a
saying.
condom.
Peter is saying. Let me read this because you don't hear it otherwise.
Get Peter on. I want to have a chat with him anyway.
Enrique Veleze is going to have his own brand of condom soon. Whoever that is. Is he another vlogger or something? Enrique Velez.
Life in the Philippines is the name of this
I'll tell you
channel.
what, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna work in the Philippines. he
Not gonna be
he
a
has to
seller.
sell that here in America, but in the Philippines, no.
They should have more
Not gonna
birth
make
control
any
in the
money on
Philippines,
that.
though. They should have more birth control in the Philippines. I mean, you know, like they're just producing kids.
Well, the thing is
And
that
they're not
it's a
supporting
Catholic country. It's a Catholic country, even though there's
Exactly,
all
yeah.
kinds. And
Yeah.
and they don't believe in birth control
That's right,
as far
yeah.
as, you know, yeah,
Yeah.
and even, you know, abortions and whatnot. And it's
Nah.
embarrassing for them to go in and buy condoms.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
right,
I know.
Donna?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it goes back to the church.
Yeah, the church I think teaches like the rhythm method. That's what they train you in when you go for consultations of marriage or whatever. Not that I did, but so I hear.
I don't know. I never struck that. I mean, I know.
It's
I know.
against the church law.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. So
Yes, it
it's just harder in the Philippines.
You would have. Did you do that little thing when before you came to the States there, Donna? Ray, that's where you had to go and get you know, go to I can't remember the
Nuns or
name of it now.
something?
Go get, you know, you get that little lecture. That
Yeah.
Not us, not the guys, the spouses, but the woman. When they travel up to another country, they get this little thing they put in their passport to say that they attended this thing that tells
Yeah.
them about men.
wife-
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They still do that, I wonder. They must do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Roberto, how you doing, brother? How's your boat coming along? Roberto just bought a boat last night.
Did he? Ah,
Yep.
nice.
Oh, damn, Roberto. Gosh.
What, a boat in Texas or boat
What
in
the hell, man?
Philippines?
You already got your boat before me? Oh,
Yeah, he's
man.
got like
I'm gonna have to
150
figure it out.
horsepower on it too.
You probably already got it at the house already polished.
He's probably got it
Oh,
out.
eh? Fisherman Roberto.
Oh, it's a nice little cabin.
Speaking about boats, yours must be due soon, Rin. Must be nearly done.
Yeah, man. I'm really excited about it. And then, as a matter of fact, I got a drone coming in from the States. There's a lot going on, man. A lot.
Oh, good.
I keep really quiet about things, but
Yeah,
here
no,
on the
fair enough.
weekend show, you guys are getting, first look of what's about to happen. We got a lot going on.
Fucking drone, eh? Gee, you must have plenty of sponsors.
I got a lot of sponsors, really great sponsors. As a matter of fact, one's here now.
Okay.
But
Cool.
Donna, back to the marriage setup.
There you
What
go,
do you recommend to people? One night stands and whatnot. And what's your thoughts on the one night stands and marriage?
Well, my thoughts about one night stand is, I don't.
Under oath.
It's fine to other if it's if for example you like doing it. That's go ahead. I mean, do what makes you happy. I mean, my husband, like what VLS says, he said that, aren't you have threesome before with your husband? I don't think it's a threesome because he hired a girl, but I was there, but I'm just watching. I don't participate basically. I was just watching, but then
After hours show.
yeah. So I don't think that that it's a really threesome. So I don't feel that I had a one night stand.
What's Peter got to say?
But then again, it just depends on the people. And if you have partner and you want one night stand, you better tell her beforehand. Everything that this is to me marriage is, you discuss it. Everything you discuss it with your partner, everything.
So you knew you wanted to cheat before you got married?
Even the things that you're not really thinking about it, but then what if it happens?
I agree with
right?
you.
What if it happens? What are you gonna do? What's your partner gonna do? So just talk about it and then see, what's your point of view about it, what's her point of view about it, so that if it's happened, then it would be easy for both of you to deal with it.
Now, what do you about marriage in the Philippines? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, again, marriage in the Philippines, there's no divorce, right? So that's the main thing. Because we never know. People change, after years, maybe along the way, she changed, or she changed her mind, like she wants to pursue other stuff rather than married to you. Then what you gonna do? You can't remarry again because
actually he can remarry again.
Yeah, you can remarry, but it's gonna be hard.
Well, he just well, what Ren would need to do is come back to the States, file for a divorce in the United States, get his divorce decree. Then would that divorce decree go back to the Philippines and put it in the NSO system, and then you're a free man again to get remarried again. That's how you do it. Right?
Make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Well, he might. I don't know if that's what he wants to do. That's his choice.
I like what Jerry said.
No, but that's legal. That's legal. What? But that's legal, Red. That's legal. You got options, brother. You're still like
But why don't you put it that way? You're a free man again.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Like me and my husband, before we get married, we really talk about everything. Like, what am I gonna do if one day, he changes his mind, he fall out of love, out of me, and then, he find new one. What am I gonna do?
But you know what, Donna? In the U.S., that could have very well happened to you guys. But if Ren and Chixie stay in the Philippines, it most likely won't happen that way. He's got a higher probability of staying married in the Philippines, not because he has to stay married, but because the culture is a lot different. So he's got a higher probability that his marriage will work.
I wouldn't say that, because we never know what's gonna happen to us. Even though you're here in America or you're in the Philippines, if you're gonna get divorced one day, if that's your destiny, it's gonna happen. It will be, you know. It's just a matter of time.
It's the culture. The culture's got a lot to do with whether you stay married or not. I mean, look at the divorce. Well, you know what? You're kind of right, because if they had legalized marriage in the Philippines, I bet you probably would have a lot of people getting divorced and stuff.
Yeah, because there's a lot of separated couples right now in the Philippines, but it's just not counted because there's no divorce.
Yeah,
you know.
So it's really hard to say. Yeah,
and plus it's easy to find to find replacement in the Philippines. It's easy to find girls. You know, it's very easy rather than here in America. Basically, the temptation in the Philippines is very strong. You know,
one night stand.
The girls outnumber the guys. That's why. So there's a surplus. That's why.
At least here in America, you can just walk up to the girl and says, "Hi, baby." You know, you can do that in the Philippines. And
you can do that in the Philippines without a problem. Well, they come up to you
without a problem. But here, you know.
Hey, Peter, you got to talk nice.
Don't
talk bad about people.
Is Peter in here?
Yeah, but he's talking about Ned, so you got to be nice if you're going to talk about people.
Oh, he's in the chat room? No.
Yeah, I told you guys this before. Don't talk about people that are not around.
He said Ned's a fucking commie, whoever Ned is.
Yeah, no, he's another YouTuber, and don't talk bad about people if they're not around. If they're here, then that's okay. You could talk about Roberto and all this stuff, but if somebody's not,
let's talk about Peter.
We can talk about
Peter.
Here we go again. Come here. Here we go again. Yeah, you're right, Donna.
Oh God! Now you got Peter here. Now
Peter Kevin started this up.
I'll behave.
Thank you, Roberto, for starting this. But
I'll behave. Sorry.
Behave. Yeah, man. No.
It wasn't Roberto. It was Kevin. Kevin put the flag in front of Roberto, and away they go.
No, I'm just telling people to talk nice about people if they're not around.
Hey, by the way, Donna, I need you to talk to my wife and tell her it's okay for me to have another woman in bed with us. Please.
no one can do that for her. It's the way it's about what she believes in. You know, it just happened to me that I'm more open-minded and also that I don't control people.
But if you talk to her,
my husband, even if it's my, whoever, I don't control them from doing what they want to do. Even I don't like it, even though I don't like it.
No way.
You know?
Well, that's
because
I want you to talk to her
the thing is, that's what the reason why I don't do that, because I don't want them to do that to me too, because I'm very I love freedom. So I don't control people because I don't want them to do it to me too,
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Donna.
What's your input, John Doe?
That's why I always tell Trixie, I'm not going to put her in a cage. That's how I put it.
She'll put you in a cage.
Do what you want to do.
Here, Ren. two red horses a day, Ren, when you get married.
Yeah, that's it. She'll cut you down to 2, man.
Hey, that's where all my sponsors come in. See, they pay for my beer.
Oh.
What do you guys got to say out there?
You must have a great liver, Ren. I'll tell you. Your liver must be beautiful.
Oh, I'm living a lot, man. You guys get out here, I'll take you to the Mermaid. Oh, man. It's the biggest, bikini bar out here.
Yeah, but as long as we treat the homeless okay, then
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
Oh, okay, I got in trouble for
It's
that.
not abused and homeless, man.
I don't know if I could trust Brendan here.
And it wasn't even me, but I did post it.
You know what, Red? I happened to look at that video and I didn't even notice anything about a beggar or whatever. I didn't see anything. It was so damn dark on that video. I'm not sure how anybody saw anything,
No.
Yeah, I have some, but it wasn't.
I don't treat Filipinos or Filipinos and Filipinas like that. I don't, I have a lot of respect for them. As a matter of fact, we give a lot of money. We really do. Whatever we have, and that's what I tell, because there's a lot of churches here that say, you gotta give a lot of money.
Nice boy.
There was that Aussie guy anyway. It was bloody Jay and his mate, the Aussie guy, the other Aussie guy.
Andrew.
Who was the other guy?
Andrew.
Oh, I never met him. Was that the bar owner of
bar
Candies or something?
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to sell that bar or something because he wanted to move.
Yeah, he did. He's already back in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, he sold it. Oh.
Yeah.
I never really understood. I thought Jay was part owner of that bar.
No, he wasn't. He was basically helping out and working on it.
Oh, I thought he was opening up a bar with them or something. It didn't make any sense. So.
Yeah.
What happened to that other character, the Canadian that had the franchise or something?
Oh, I already know what you're talking about.
The Burger King franchise or something?
Yeah. What happened to that story?
He disappeared. There's a lot that's going on with that. Not at liberty to talk about it, but
okay.
But yeah, it fell apart.
So it was a scam.
Move to North Korea.
So it was a scam after all, eh?
I would say.
Just say yes. Come on, Senpai. Stop sitting on the fence.
That's all I would, dude. I'm gonna leave it at that, Kiwi. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You guys sit on the fence. Come on, say it. Say it how it is.
It's all right, Dren. Jay will give you a pass if you do it. Man. He won't beat you up.
Hey, Roberto, do it.
Oh.
Say, Roberto, you got a boat. What are you going to do with your boat?
Yeah, what's with the boat, man? Come on, man. I haven't seen pictures of it yet. Damn it, I gotta look at it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I just got it yesterday. I'll get more pictures out there.
All right, man. I want to see that, man.
I don't want to see you in the picture.
Oh. Yeah, I want to see you real.
I'm sure Roberto's got a captain's hat.
Yeah, you better have a pirate's hat.
Are we gonna call him Popeye?
Just be my old Coast Guard hat. I'll have on.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to see this boat, man. I'm really excited about it.
How big are outboards on it? Is it an outboard or an internal, or whatever you call it?
Yeah, it's got a 150 horsepower outboard.
Oh,
wow, outboard.
It's a biggie.
Was it twin screw or just single screw?
Single screw, and it's
single screw. You know, I get so confused when I drive a single screw boat. The twin screws I have no issues with. It's that goddamn single screws, man.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was in the Coast Guard, I drove
or is it prop?
Say what?
Is it a jet or is it a propeller?
It's
they all have
outboard motor.
Yeah, it's an outboard.
Yeah,
it's an outboard.
An outboard. It's propeller.
Well, I know, but some of them have the instead of a propeller.
No, he's thinking inboard, outboard. I think there's something.
Yeah, you're thinking inboard, outboard, and there's the jet. They have boats out there that's with jets, just like jet skis. They have the jet.
Yeah, it's the water-cooled engines.
There was a Kiwi guy that invented the jet motor. Just so to chuck that in there.
Yeah, when I catch my first bass on it, I'll let you guys know.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just let me know when to go
I
down.
want to see you because I'm a boat junkie, man. I tell you what.
Well, it cost all my savings.
What's the cost of it?
How much you spent on that boat, if you don't mind me asking?
It was $6,000. It's a 98.
Wow, is that kind of high for a 98 or no?
No.
No, man.
Moved and everything.
Those things can go up higher, a lot higher.
Yeah, for a singer, man, you're talking about 45,000, man. It's like
Well,
you know,
the
brand.
Legion of Logan is pretty expensive. That'd be around 3,000. You're gonna buy the motor.
Okay, I'm gonna do my yoga so I can calm down. I'm gonna calm down.
Gonna eat.
I gotta
Yeah, and
breathe
meditate.
in,
Yeah.
breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Zen, buddy, zen.
Hey, take me with you, man.
Just relax, Roberto. Breathe in.
I
breathe
am.
in.
I'm calm. I'm calm.
Well, I want to be.
What? Did I piss you off?
Wait, wax on, wax off.
Sounds like a mating call for a caribou.
Yeah, really.
Wax on, wax off. You know, that kind of thing.
Hey, Peter, what's happening, buddy?
Sorry if I said something that offended you. I was playing, man.
Hey, Peter, how you doing, brother? Roberto, be nice.
Money, Padme.
I will calm down. I will calm down.
How long?
Too much of that Starbucks.
Peter, what's been going on?
Hey, you know what? I got a quick question for Donna. Can I get a quick question for Donna?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Donna, I just saw a vlog. Somebody put out a vlog, and they were stating facts that every Filipina has either been raped or knows of somebody being raped. Is that correct or incorrect?
I wouldn't say all of them, but I would say the what do you call, the percentage is high.
Is it pretty high? What would you say the percentage is?
I would say about probably 60.
So 60%. So 60 to 70% of the women in the Philippines have either been raped or know of somebody that's been raped.
Not actually, not totally rape, but at least
Like
sexual. What do you call that?
Molested by an uncle or something.
Harassment by uncle, even brother, father. You know.
No, I'm talking about rape.
Cousin.
I'm talking about rape.
No,
I'm talking about actually rape.
no, rape.
Yeah.
I would say about probably 40%.
40% of women in the Philippines either have been raped or know somebody that's been raped.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Now I'm just wondering.
I mean, me and my friends, I have a lot of friends in the Philippines, and this is the thing, they're not gonna admit it because it's shameful.
Yes.
You know, and sometimes, you know, they got raped by their cousin, their brothers. You know, houses in the Philippines, especially if you're poor, you don't have your own room.
Right.
You know, so you just sleep together, and you know, when you take a bath, you know, you just
Donna,
change your dress there.
Donna, Peter would know about being raped.
Nice.
Peter's gone.
But this is the thing. Oh, Mani Padme. This is the thing. That's why you would be amazed on how Filipinos are very forgiving. Because, you know, even though that is happening, you know, and their family member do that to them, they're not talking about it. They just forget it, you know.
Well, I don't think they forget it. They just don't talk.
They still treat each other. They still treat each other family, you know. They don't really.
That would be mostly in a lower class Filipinos, right?
Yes. The majority in the Philippines were the poor, right?
Right.
The middle class and the higher society were just you know.
So you don't see that happening. That doesn't normally happen in the middle class or upper class society.
No.
It's mostly in a poor society.
I think it still happens, but
I got to disagree with you.
What?
Yeah, it happens in the middle class and in the rich.
Yeah, it happens in the middle class, but not.
But majority of it, yes, is your
money has anything to do with perversion.
Especially if you have, for example, you have a house that has 3 rooms or 2 rooms,
Right.
then at least you have your own privacy. Usually the parents would separate the girl, you know. Usually the girl would have her own room because that's where they're protecting her from all the vulture, you know, of the family.
Well, let's ask Peter where he got molested.
Peter left
Was
already.
in his bedroom or his dad's room?
Money,
Excuse me, son. You think? Well, boys and girls, you know what time it is?
It'd be that time.
It's that happy hour.
Was it one night stand time?
Well, hotel or motel time.
Yeah, Duterte, the doctor said Duterte was molested, and he admitted it. He said some Catholic priest did it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they didn't believe him, so he named the priest, and he was an Irish priest that was living in California. And he was in the Philippines during that time when he was a child.
That's messed up.
Wow.
Isn't that messed up?
Yeah, because he went to San Beda College, so it's basically like a Catholic school. So
Wow.
So Donna's been doing her homework. Awesome stuff.
Oh, Donna knows her stuff. Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're out of here. You guys got any last words? Donna?
Always stay thirsty.
Hit the like button.
Smash that button.
Smash that
Smash
button.
it if you want more. Kevin.
Drink Red Horse.
Drink Red Horse. There you go. Yeah.
San Miguel, Red Horse.
Roberto, anything to say?
Love you guys. Take care.
All right. I think we got the gist of that, you know.
Yeah, I love it. Good luck.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Anything, John?
yeah, my last word is use condom, guys.
Good on you, Donna.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for
Hey,
the advice.
Jerry, what do you got to say?
So what do you guys have to say about that? Donna's advice using condoms.
Who you
It's a good
guys
advice.
talking to?
I don't know, but
Good
we'll
advice.
hurry up and leaving, so don't get too much.
All
longer.
those single guys
well, I
out
don't
there. All
I
the
know.
single guys
I'm married.
out
Oh, the
there.
guys in the chat room. Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
The guys in the chat room might need to. At least a few of them. You know?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
was gonna say bad.
Hey, Mikey 550, it was nice having you on our show. Kiwi Mike, it's always a pleasure having you coming around.
Thank you, mate.
I appreciate that. It's always,
Thank you, Kev.
good. Donna, thanks,
right.
buddy.
guys.
All right, guys.
You always have a nice smile and comments to say, so you always liven up my show. So I appreciate you coming on. Hey, you guys have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning. You guys, God bless you guys, and I'll see you on Friday. That's tomorrow. All right, you
God
guys.
bless you, Kevin.
All right, Kevin.
Thank you.
Bye, Kev.